Hi guys, it's Micah. Today I'm back with a Christmas or Everyday Christmas number 11. And here's the card. I haven't done a Christmas card in a while. Well, I didn't have any inspiration, so I'm sorry about that. I'm using the Memory Box Enchanted Deer Collage. And maybe those other ones as well. And one of my recipes for the night sky. I went for this one in the end because that's a bit of a sunset kinda sky, but of course you have this one is very cool if you use it the other way around. This one's more for Halloween, I think, with the purple and orange. This one is Dutch grey weather, and but this one I didn't ink blend, I just swiped it, but that would be nice too. And then this is one I just used on the cards, and that one is very dark, so you know I have plenty to choose from, but I kinda like this one. That one is very nice too. But the link to the recipes you see in my book is down below in case you're interested to make your own, or just you know, download the pictures, that's fine too. And I'm using my normal cardstock, and the colors for the night sky or this sunsetty thing I use is chipped sapphire, seedless preserve and mustard seed. And I wanted to show you my tins. I put colored washi tape on the outside so I know which color family is in the tin. So usually I just grab one tin off the shelf, but I kind of need 3 now, so I just got them all. And I'm gonna try and do 1/3 of each color. And the starting with a chipped sapphire. And then the seedless preserve, those two they blend very well. But the mustard seed and the seedless preserve, that's a bit more difficult to get blended. But if you saturate the paper enough and then go back with a light hand of seedless preserve over the yellow, you will get kind of a faded border ombre thing. That's a technical term, the border thing. And then I figured, you know, I'm gonna cover it up with the Memory Box die cut. Most of it won't be visible. I probably didn't need to do the whole background because you can see the colors from the edges now as I raised it with foam tape. But if you're worried about that, you can always mask off the edges a little bit. I didn't this time. Not sure why actually. I just did the whole card. I change hands once in a while, otherwise I get really muscular on the left hands if I do all the ink blending, and also they get tired. But I'm left-handed, so I prefer to blend with the left. I have more control, but I can do both hands. But you see, there's quite a lot of yellow. If you have the big ink pads, then that will probably go faster because I need to pick up more color. So now going back with the seedless preserve for a really light extra layer on top of the yellow. And then I let it dry and I heat set it as well. And I'm using my embossing putty and the Wow glow in the dark, and I'm splattering water to catch the ink, and that usually works. Sorry, see, you can see it glows and it's not dark enough in my room. See, it catches the ink, but then when I went to heat set it, it didn't stick. Not sure why, because it usually works. I don't know if I waited too long and the water wasn't wet enough, or if it's the glow in the dark powder or the cardstock. I don't know, because you know, when you use pigment inks or dye inks that stay wet, then you can put embossing powder on top. So it should have worked with water, but it didn't. So I got my Ranger Embossed Dabber and just figured I would splatter some embossing ink. And I'm sure you can also do it with a re-inker. I just had this one on my desk, so I used it. And so I sprinkle more embossing powder on top. I'm a bit stumped why it didn't work, but this one worked much better. And I'm trying to show you the yeah, it's not dark enough in my room, and if I go where it's really dark you won't see anything. I also die cut the other ones, so I thought I might make a layer, but then I thought that would be, I don't know, way too busy, and then you can't see the ink blending, so I decided to only use the Enchanted Deer. And for the sentiment I'm using Studio Light Basics, and it's called Stamp SL154, and there's some border ones with really small scripts, and I'm using the one that says Merry Christmas. There's also one that says Wishing You a Merry Christmas, but that's just 2 of them, so it didn't really, well, make sense on front of a card. And the other one is It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, which is also 2. And with 3 I can just center it, and then you have 1 complete message and then 2 sticking off the edge. And to stamp it I'm using VersaFine Onyx Black ink. So I got some new magnets off eBay, and they are so strong. They are almost impossible to get away from each other, and also they attract the other magnets that are laying close. It's really scary, kind of, but you know, because I was afraid to get my fingers caught in there, but you could just see them pull together. That was, yeah, it's just weird. Anyway, I'm putting on foam tape and I'm peeling it off, and I did that off camera so not to bore you. And then I put on the front of the card, and that's, you know, kind of basically everything I've done today. So I hope you like it. I hope you will try. If you don't have Wassermark ink, it should work with water, so just try it. I don't know why I didn't, and well, I'm stumped. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll be back Sunday with another card. Bye.